They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear-like I must fight the course. Was he not born of woman? Such a one I am to fear, or none?
What is thy name?
Thou be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou callest thyself a harder name than any is in hell.
My name's Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, the poor tyrant. With my sword I'll prove the lie thou speakest.
Was born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, banished by a man that's woman born.
That way the noises. Tyrant, show thy face. If thou be slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will still haunt me. I cannot strike at thy wretched currents, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge, I sheath again undeeded. There should it be, by this great clatter, one of greatest note. Seems brooded, let me find in fortune, and more I beg not.
This way, my lord, and the castle is gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do they fight, and the noble thane do bravely in war, and the day almost itself profess yourself, and little do they do. Enter, sir, the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whilst I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, Helhelm, turn!
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give out thee.
Thou loosest labor, and easy mayest thou the entrenchant air with thy keen sword impress as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a harmed life which must not yield to one of woman born.
In our ring of love, this much is true. I never thought that I'd be fighting you, but you stole my heart, you cheated and lied. You weren't in my corner, you weren't on my side.
Spare thy charm, and let thy angel thou still hast served tell thee Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Through Burnham Wood and Dunsinane thou opest being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body I will throw my warlike shield, lay on Macduff, and be damned be him that cries, "Hold, enough!"
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Some must go up, and yet by these I see so great a day as this is cheap and bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son. Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man, the which no sooner and his prowess confirmed in his unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead. Had he his hurt before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God's soldiers be he. Had I as many sons as I had hairs, I have not wished them a fairer death, and so his kneel is null.
He worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he is parted well, and paid his score. And so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free, and I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl. Let speak my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
All hail, King of Scotland! We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you, my thanes and kinsmen. Their force be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such honour named. What more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, proceeding forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen. This and what needed else, that call upon us by the grace of grace, we will perform in measured time and place. So thanks to all and to each one, whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.
People try to put us to down, talking about my generation, just because we get around. Talking about my generation, things they do look awful. Talking about my generation, I hope I die before I get old.